Welcome to the TDC Today Show communities. My name is Sue Roscoff. The Disability Channel, or TDC, is out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, showcasing abilities. TDC is committed to providing quality digital media production services, education, and employment programs by and for persons with disabilities and veterans. TDC offers digital media production, video production, post-production, social media, and podcast creation, production, and support. TDC offers education and employment programming, which includes digital media courses to persons with disabilities and veterans who are unemployed and underemployed. TDC also offers community partnerships. Through partnerships and sponsorships, community partners and organizations become ability champions by supporting media created by and for people with disabilities and veterans. We are your USA team, and we are excited to be bringing you some wonderful friends tonight. And for starters, we're going to bring in the wonderful Deby Miller. Deby, how are you doing tonight? So glad you're here.
Thank you. It's great to be here. It's great to be here with our community from TDC. I'm Deby Miller with LegalShield and ID Shield. So I'm here to help families and small businesses have access to the law firms that they need at an affordable rate, whether they need to write their will, update their will, or just be sure they know what their rights are and keep their rights protected. Also, just a little reminder that the Grinches are out there looking for information. And so as you're shopping, be sure to be a little more careful, but also our ID protection is a great way to do it at an affordable rate, to have actually experts out there watching your information. And if something does happen, they're the ones that know how to take care of it and get you back to pre-theft status. It's great to be here, Sue, to say hello to all of our community. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Deby. We also have the wonderful Alan Holmes joining us tonight. Alan, how are you tonight? So glad you're here.
Yes, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. For those who are listening, happy holidays to each and one of you. Thank you for allowing me to be here today. Community is the essence of business, and I'm the master connector for building it. You know, this year has been an amazing journey. Thank you so much. I have worked with some great minds with them. I simply do a collaborate, connect, and network, host a radio show with my incredible Kurt Roscoff and the legendary Emily Gomer on Wednesday. So I stopped by just the Disability Channel to learn more about it. I support veterans. Of course, I'm a U.S. Army veteran, so just a veteran or checking a vet, as Kurt says. We had hashtag check a vet, those with disabilities. And of course, EC Marketing for All. He has been a blessing to me, because FamilyShieldPro.com is where you can find a little bit about me as a master connector. And I am so proud to just say congratulations. I peeked at the next guest of Miss Marianne's website. It is absolutely beautiful. Congratulations, bottom of my heart. So make sure you take care of your families, your loved ones, and have an amazing holiday, and support those with those abilities as those veterans. And just one another. Be kind one another. Otherwise, well, Deby, I love my Deby. She's always taking care of the legal community. Thank you for what you do as well. Sue, back to you. You have a superstar waiting in the wing. You actually have two of them, if Kurt and Emily included the stage show. Back to you, Sue.
Thank you so much, Alan. And I love that you mentioned about checking your vet. That's something that Project Die Hard reminds us all the time too, especially this time of year. I absolutely hate that this is a fact, that there's this thing called a holiday spike, but it's not what you would hope it's referring to. It's actually talking about veteran suicide. This is a horrible time of year for a lot of our vets. And one of the things that you can do is go check on them. Texting is great. A phone call is even better. Going and seeing them in person, face to face, is the best. Check your vet, check your family members, check your people. If you know somebody who really, if they're on your mind, they're maybe there for a reason. Reach out and touch them, find out what's going on, say hi. It really can make a difference for a lot of our friends and check your vet. Just do it. All right, so wonderful to have we do have a couple of our guests coming in here. Marianne of Waikiki is a wonderful friend of the show and has some great news, great updates going on. And oh my gosh, look who's in her background. How you doing, Marianne? Oh, actually, the mute. Go ahead and unmute there. There you go.
Aloha, Milwaukee. Aliki Kalamaki. Sorry, a little stubborn here. Anyway, hi, Sue. Thank you for having me here. I'm the author and Apple game developer of the Acts of Kindness series, featuring 200 folk manus puppets. I don't know if you could be kind to show the website here. We have a great event coming up this Christmas. Actually, they're having a 37-hour fundraising event with Zach Clayton and Santa Papa John and Kurt Roscoff and Project Die Hard and Brian and lots of good people, Alan, the Master Connector. And what we're doing is I'm going to be gifting. I'm giving a giveaway on Christmas Day. It is a download of my first book, Underwater Acts of Kindness. On Christmas Day, everybody can download it for free from the Fussy Librarian. And there's a top there. There's on the website. You can click on it and you can see Santa Papa John's section of this website. We have a series where all classroom teachers who will be on Christmas break at the time can download the book and read the book, Underwater Acts of Kindness, and review it and request copies of the books for the classrooms for back to school, and it will be whale watching season. So we have donors choose. Then you can go to Amazon, request the books and the coloring books of Dr. Fingers, the finger spelling hermit crab. And then you can go to the YouTube channel and click on that and meet Dr. Fingers, the finger spelling hermit crab, who rehabilitates Noah, the hard of hearing whale, after a boating accident, and he loses his hearing. Now, so we have millions of moms and dads coming home from being of service who can't hear their own children or grandchildren. And these are great storybooks to have. And again, we're giving that away for free on Christmas Day. And you can get the coloring books. And you can also go to Apple and play the online Chapter 5 game of Dr. Fingers, the finger spelling hermit crab, and test your finger spelling alphabet skills. We have a soundtrack by Lucy Lynch and The Perfect Wave. So if you travelers are out there and want to listen to this Underwater Acts of Kindness, you can actually hear the sound of whales and dolphins by Nick's acoustic guitar and Lucy's angelic voice in each chapter of the book, as they are the soundtrack. Again, Sue, the vision is to bring these books into animation movies. And there he is, Dr. Fingers, the finger spelling hermit crab. You can go to YouTube and learn the ABC, ASL finger spelling alphabet for free. And then go to Apple and so go out and play the Apple app game. Again, teachers can receive copies of the books from donorschoose.org with a teacher ID in the United States of America. And Sue, we just won the Awesome Grant Foundation Award, Hawaii Oahu chapter, and we gifted the Hawaii School for the Deaf and Blind our second book, Rabbit Acts of Kindness, No Bully, and coloring books, and the puppets. So again, we want to continue the Acts of Kindness series into your classrooms and schools, and we have a press release on the About page with us. And again, teachers can take action. Here's are the steps. Go to Donors Choose. And this is about us, our team here. Suzanne Sims, our writer. Lucy, our singer. That's me, Marianne of Waikiki, in the red dress. And my deaf friend, Scott, who's our deaf consultant, who left the island of Oahu to become a veterinary assistant in San Diego. So just because we're all not together these holidays, and we may be in a different country or in a different state, we are continuing to gift the gift of Acts of Kindness series, not only to teachers, but to the world on Christmas Day. So again, you can download the book Underwater Acts of Kindness for free on Christmas Day with Santa Papa John, who will be co-hosting the 37-hour fundraiser with Zach Clayton. We'll be getting a flyer up there. And if people want to contact Santa, he's making personal videos to kiddos and our keiki, which is kids in Hawaiian language, or niños and niñas in Mexican and Spanish. And he's also on the weekends on TikTok with up to 80,000 followers now, reading our books and showcasing them. He has a podcast, and not this Monday, but the following Monday. So if anybody wants to join in, get your requests out to Santa Papa John. And if you want to meet us on Saturdays, we're on the World of Ability podcast with Leon McLaughlin, who's bringing filters worldwide to schools. We gifted the Hawaii School for the Deaf and Blind a water unit value of $150, again with that grant. And a big shout out to Trevor Gibbs, who is evaluating this website to make sure you're ADA compliant. So businesses, make sure you are. You can receive a $75,000 fine. So you want to start out 2025 on the right foot. So go out and play. I'm Marianne of Waikiki, and thank you so much. Again, that website is actsofkindnessseries.com. The books are on Audible on Amazon. Download for free with Amazon and Fussy Librarian on Christmas Day. And the coloring books are also there. Again, the company is Folk Manus Puppets. Aloha, mele kalikimaka is a thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. Aloha, I'm Marianne of Waikiki.
Thank you so much, Marianne. I love all the updates that are on there. That is fantastic. Now, we do have one more friend joining us tonight. This is her maiden voyage joining us on our show. Ruth Pressley is a wonderful lady with so much knowledge to share. Ruth, I'm so glad you're joining us. Come on in and say hello to everyone. And if you could introduce us a little bit to who you are.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ruth Pressley, and I call myself the nutrition boss because I help people find better options and simple solutions for their dietary needs. I've been doing it for 3 decades now, and I'm still learning every single day. I believe that your health is your greatest wealth. So the value that I bring is we go through what your goal is, not what my goal is, and we make a customized plan according to what you're ready to do. And I love doing it. I enjoy it because nutrition proves itself. You know, you try something, it works, you keep doing it. So if you want to learn more about me, my webpage is www.eatlikeacow.com. That's eatlikeacow.com. See? Easy.
Brilliant. I love that.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here tonight on my maiden voyage.
Beautiful. So tell us a little bit about how you got started in the world of nutrition.
Oh, okay. I got started in the world of nutrition because a family member got sick and they needed help. So together we decided to try nutrition instead of what the doctors were saying and all that, because their report was kind of dire and all of that. So we were just like, let's just do this nutrition. And that's how I got started over 30 years ago. And then I got sick because I was caring about everyone else and wasn't taking care of myself. Self-care is very important. It's a very important part of what I teach as well, because you got to take care of you. And lo and behold, I got sick, and then I had to up-level my nutrition. But also there are pillars of health. Nutrition is like 80% of it. But if you're not sleeping, you're not drinking water, you're not exercising, you don't have a good community, seeking a higher power, meditation, all of those things work together to bring your health together. And your health is truly your greatest wealth. So if you want to learn more about what I do and why I do it, just reach out, www.eatlikeacow.com. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I do want to just take a moment to go around and just double check if anyone has any questions for Ruth, because I know we had a little sneak peek. We had a show right before this live on the radio and got to have a little bit more introduction here with what Ruth all does. I didn't know, Debbie and Alan, make sure to go ahead and raise your hand if you have any questions at all here too. I think it is so, so important thinking ahead with the holidays. I do want to, if you wouldn't mind sharing a little bit about your thoughts as we approach the holidays and all of the temptations we're all going to have. And so I want to make sure to hit on that. I do see Ellen has his hand up though, so I'm going to pass it to Ellen first. Go ahead, Ellen.
Well, as the neighbor resident nosy person, I'm asking that, I have to ask Miss Ruth. when you have a family or a group or an organization, as we get the holiday, where you have one side of the family that wants to be, for example, meat eater, and the other side with the vegetarian, what tips would you gather to keep everybody out of the news and finding themselves talking to Debbie? Anybody knows me, get my sense of humor. I apologize. I had to just throw this at you, but I got to go there. It's big on you got to know. This wouldn't be without a script. So please tell us, and the amazing people that did this today channel, how do we handle this? What is your best suggestion?
My best suggestion is mind your business.
Oh, wait, lady. Okay.
Okay, but
I
this is
love that.
because I'm vegan. I'm a vegan, 100%, 1000% vegan. I wasn't always vegan, but as I changed my diet, my palate changed, and I don't like meat. I don't like the taste of it, the texture of it anymore. But I have meat eaters in my family. My husband's a meat eater. He's a carnivore, 100%. But when you come together, I always find something to eat. I go to the vegetables. I don't bother with the meat. You know, what I find funny about my lifestyle choices, meat eaters like to make me feel bad about my choice. But it's my that's why I said just you enjoy your family and you enjoy the day because we do not want the cops coming. I know Debbie would love to have the business and but she wants the business where you have your will in order and all that other stuff. Not so much for criminal activity. So just enjoy the meal and enjoy the company. Don't worry about them eating whatever they're eating and their arteries are getting clogged. Don't worry about that. Because as much as I am vegan, there's unhealthy vegan food. If you eat a vegan cake, there's still lots of sugar. It may be organic sugar, but it's still sugar. There's flour. There's vegan butter. I mean, it's just it doesn't have an animal attached to it. But believe me, there are a lot of unhealthy vegans in the world. There are. So
Thank you for educating us and helping us get one step healthy. And anybody I go down there, eatlikeacow.com. You are sponsored by Ms. Ruth. Back to you, Sue. Thank you so much for having us and supporting this incredible maiden voyage. Back to you.
I love it. And so as you're thinking about the food choices you're going to make, how would you, on a personal level, how should we consider approaching these big meals and all the things that are coming our way?
have a plan and don't eat until you're sick. More people end up in the ER during the holiday because of overeating. Have a plan and even think back to, what, I ate all that stuff last year and I was sick for days. Think about what you're doing and then go in there with your plan. This is my plan. The other thing you can do is eat an apple or a piece of fruit and drink a glass of water. It'll help with the digestion of all that stuff you're eating. And then just slow down. And when your family member says, but I love you, you have to have more. We have those family members who feel bad if you're not stuffed. But let them know you're on a different plane. You're doing things differently because you want a quality of life. I want to enjoy my family during dinner. I don't want to be sitting there, oh my God. That's not fun to me anymore. Somehow that became a badge of honor. When you ate to the point that you're sick and you're laying on the couch and you can't move, that's a badge of honor. I think the better badge of honor is to eat until you're satisfied and then enjoy your family and tell jokes and play games. Have fun. The food, we spend so much time preparing all that food and having family together, and then in 10 minutes the food is gone. But the point of coming together is just to love on people, love on them, don't judge them. I have family members that are skinny as I don't know what, and I have family members that are obese. I love them all. I look them all in the eye. I don't make people feel bad about their choices. If they want information, I got plenty of information. But the best information is the one that they're ready to hear. So, like I said, the best advice, mind your business, eat your food.
Yeah, ironically, I can tell, yes, there you go.
Top of the mic on me.
I love it.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's beautiful. So as the holidays are coming up, I know we all have different things. We're going to be, different family, different dynamics, different food things. Some people don't have the luxury of the food options. Where I feel very blessed to have family around. I have lots of having that the spread of all the yummy things, and I want to just take a moment and go around. What are you most looking forward to with this holiday season? And maybe something that, if you could give your younger self some advice with approaching the holidays, is there something like that you would like to share? So, gosh, Debbie, can I start with you?
Yes, my favorite thing about the holidays, especially Christmas, is that all of my 18 grandchildren should be in one spot. My 18 plus my extra one that's married into the family. So I'm expecting to spend a lot more time watching them interact with each other. And yeah, I will eat a little bit, but I'll try to be mindful of my plan before have my plan ready so that I can enjoy watching the grands all be together. Thanks, Sue.
I love it. Alan, how about you?
Oh, how long we got? No, I'm kidding. Growing up in Compton, yeah, that's not a tagline anybody knows. Straight out of Compton in the 70s, boy, it was use the referee shirts. Oh, yes, the grandma, and I'm talking about that was the other one. This is me with an afro and just so. Fast forward to 2024. But oh yeah, see, I'm missing. Okay, yeah, see, we're trying to listen to little children's listening, so I have to be PG down. So, but this holiday season, I'm just like we say, gonna just check in. Be watching some games and relaxing. My wife and I and the dog over there, he's probably one day he's gonna show himself up. Wear a Santa hat. Maybe take on a active kind of series. Download and support the Santa Papa. Just do the normal thing. Say hello to Debbie. Maybe zoom in through Sue and Curtin Roscoff over there and watch him do his thing. Just have fun. Life is too short. Kiss a veteran. Take care of the disabled. Those with abilities and non-abilities. Yes, I'll be doing the PSA announcement, but just by having conversations. And you just may find me watching cartoons because I'm a big child. I watch cartoons. I watch sports. Play around with the dog, watch the tree fall over, and just live life and enjoy the rest of it. But Sue, you got to put a time on me because I'll keep talking. Mary Waikiki is hanging out in the wind to let you know about her and Kurt and Emily somewhere. Thank you for changing the world, each and every one of you, and allow me to have an amazing 2024. 2025 is coming up. Where are you going to be? Disability Channel? We're watching you. Back to you, Sue.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Alan. Oh, I love it. Ruth, I'm going to pass it over to you. So, and Kurt, just to give you the update here, what we're just going around and what are we most looking forward to with this holiday season coming up? And if you want to share, if you have anything that you would love to tell your younger self about how to approach the holidays or any advice you'd like to share. So, Ruth, over to you.
I think with my younger self, it would be, don't be so intense. Just enjoy the holiday. Don't be so worried about the perfect gift and who's getting what. Just enjoy your family and have some fun. Don't make it, for me, just don't be intense about it. This holiday season, I'm actually just looking forward to doing practically nothing other than just being quiet and maybe clean out a few drawers and get myself ready for 2025. I'm an older woman now, and all that holiday stuff I used to do, it's not as important as spending time with my family. And one of the things this year in particular, and I don't know why, but this year in particular was enjoy your family anytime during the year. Why do we have to wait for Christmas and Thanksgiving and Easter and all? Just have a random family holiday next year. That's what I encourage you to find a random date and say, this is my family holiday. And just have some fun with that rather than it's Christmas and we got to do this, we got to do that. Just chill. That's my advice.
Excellent. I love it. And actually remind us, what is your website again if people want to know more about what you're all doing?
Eatlikeacow.com.
Just love that.
Remember, isn't it?
It is easy to remember. Eatlikeacow.com. Love it.
My company's name is Love Yourself Healthy. And then when I went to do my website, Love Yourself Healthy was already taken. And he said, well, what do you want to do? And I just said, eat like a cow. I didn't, just came out of my, and it kind of caught on. People like it.
Perfect. Awesome. Oh, so happy to have you joining us here tonight, Ruth. So Kurt, I'm going to pass the baton your way to share a few words. How you doing?
Fantastic. Oh, wow. What a show to comes waltzing into here, folks. Makes me think of our friend who helped us address that thing of, should I have dessert or not? And he's like, of course, you've got a dessert stomach. You always got room for dessert, so eat like a cow. It all fits together. The universe is telling me something. Sue, what is for dessert? We didn't have our dessert yet. Yeah, and we have a deceased friend who is all about, eat dessert first, and there's all those folks out there. So boy, a lot of ideas for the holidays. I think of our friend Rex, who has a whole program about living life on your own terms. And I think that's what we learn about the holidays is, there's many ways to enjoy the holidays, many holiday traditions. Zach Clayton with Community Pay It Forward with Santa Papa John and Santa Mike are running a Miracle of a Community That Cares. And the whole program is going to be addressing all the different holiday traditions, including Festivus for the rest of us. Feats of strength, airing of grievances. We have our Festivus poll, and we have so much fun. It's a Festivus miracle, So I think that Seinfeld sitcom culture really, really helps us to, realign, what we're doing in our culture, our customs, our genetic memory, these patterns and habits that we have, and we just become like an automatic machine, and we just keep cranking out the same old, because that's the way we've always done it. And that's the way. So I don't know if everybody's heard this analogy, this story, but basically, in my family, I tell the story about how my sister one day was making a ham for our Christmas meal, and she gets out this ham and she lops off the ends and she puts this ham into the pan, and it's this big ginormous pan, and then there's this ham and she cut off the ends. And I'm like, Kim, why did you do that? And she's like, well, that's because that's the way Mom always did it. So I'm like, oh geez, what is going on? And I've got that analytical mind. Why are we cutting the ends off the ham? So I go to my mother, and she tells me the same thing. It's because Grandma always did it. And I go to Grandma, and Grandma's like, well, it's because Grandma Lauer always did it that way. So I go up to Grandma Lauer and Great Grandma Lauer, and I say, Great Grandma Lauer, like, why are all the ladies in the family cutting the ends off the ham? And my Great Grandma Lauer said, well, that pan I had, it was too small. I had to cut the ends off to make it fit. So there you go. The future is in your hands, folks. How are you going to enjoy your Christmas holiday? But whatever it is, it's about fulfilling yourself with happiness, peace, love, and joy, and helping those around you have the same experience. Happiness, peace, love, and joy. And we're on Check Your Vet, hashtag Check Your Vet. Reach out to Project iHeart, projectiheart.org. Feel free to give me a call, 262-372-1754. Send me those texts on that line. And also email me, Kurt at spiritofthegame.org. And reach out to other veteran service organizations. We have Santa Papa John has warriorsbeaconofhope.com. He's building up a list of veteran service organizations. And if you know of veteran service organizations that aren't on the list, help Santa Papa John get that on the list again. warriorsbeaconofhope.com. So all sorts of possibilities for the holiday. It's up to you, but whatever it is, make sure you're enjoying it and don't let others force your situation. Back to you, Sue.
Excellent. What a crew. I love the conversation we've had here tonight. This has been amazing. I know I'm personally looking forward to family time. It's always my thing. I love the games. I love the stories. Family is, and to remember to not take everything so uptight, anxiety. I'm the type that it's like, I want everything to be good. I want it to be, and over the years, I'm trying to, if I've had a couple times now where we haven't had people over by our house. So you know what? Our tree hasn't always gotten up. And that bothered me so much. I'm like, we have to put the tree up, but we have hardly been here. We're not here. We're not going to be enjoying it. And all the time it takes to put it up and take it down. If we have time to put it up, it'll get up. But if we don't, I'm not going to fret about, oh my gosh, we didn't do the thing we need to do. Just take a breath. Life happens. Do what you need to do and take care of the people around you. We're all a big community. This is a wonderful community on the screen here. You guys have been just a blessing, and I am very grateful for all the time together here. So Marianne, Alan, Debbie, Ruth, Kurt, thank you so much for being here with the TDC Today Show communities. I am grateful, and as always, we thank you.
And there you have it. That's show business, folks.
You guys are so wonderful. Thank you so much. What a great conversation.